welcome everyone to a special election episode of Pitt Tonight! I just gotta say, gosh, do I love colors. Red for the Republicans, blue for the Democrats, whatever color represents the Green Party. Yeah! Well, look, November 5th is fast approaching, folks, and I hope you all register to vote like the sexy little citizens that you are. Personally, I hate all politicians. They're always lying and manipulating and throwing dead bear cubs into Central Park. Anywho, let's get into the news, because you haven't had enough of that, right? Japan has invented a beer glass that slows down the consumption rate of alcohol by about 3 times. It's likely to replace the old method of reducing alcohol consumption known as liver failure. Washed-up film star and Russian propagandist Steven Seagal says he would die for Vladimir Putin. And thank God someone stepped up, because not enough people are dying on Putin's behalf. The annual Fat Bear Week contest, real, was delayed because one contestant killed another on a live stream. You know how it is, though. Fight over the same twink and things get messy. Police officers in Oregon seized a bag labeled "definitely not a bag full of drugs," which was actually a bag full of drugs. These same officers were in hot water last month in what an official called not a case of police brutality. A woman from Washington State called 911 after over 100 raccoons, surrounded her house, 100 raccoons. Meanwhile, a woman from the University of Pittsburgh's Chancellor's office has called 911 after over 100 students asked her to do a better job. Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene has claimed that the federal government is controlling the weather. The Republican Party, notably, famously used the weather machine back in the 90s to create a desert storm in Iraq. Man, I think something's supposed to happen here. Boy, is that... That's not what I thought was going to happen, actually. All right.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kamala Harris. Look at all the beautiful photos in this crowd tonight. Hey, aren't you guys tired of a man running the show? It's not very... rap, is it? Did you guys know I need to win PA? Like, I really need to win PA. And hey, we all know it's really just a personality contest, but I don't see a certain former president doing much to connect with you guys. So let's get silly, shall we? I love jokes. All right. Donald Trump visited a McDonald's in Pennsylvania on Sunday, participating in retail engagement on the campaign trail. Across the street, J.D. Vance was found engaging in something else at the Ashley Home Furniture Store. It's good, right? Elon Musk unveiled a new Optimus robot that can perform daily household tasks and be your friend. Elon based the robots on himself, like God did with Adam. So basically, the robots go around having a shit ton of children with random women. A 43-foot-tall statue of a naked Donald Trump was erected by a highway in Las Vegas. I'd like to make an official statement about this. Get it?
Excuse me, everyone. Please ignore lying Kamala Harris. She has, quite frankly, no idea how to run a country, and she has no idea how to tell a joke. I make people laugh, okay? I make many people laugh. Watch, let me read one. I'm going to read a joke. Is that okay, Kamala? Okay. Now, the Hollywood Reporter, it says here on the screen, the Hollywood Reporter released a new issue featuring A-list stars, all of whom are TikTok and Instagram influencers. Personally, I'm on the side of TikTok where my whole feed is just fan edits of celebrity feet. So I don't know any of these people. Okay, what a sorry excuse for it. Who wrote this joke? Who wrote this joke? Bring him out here right now. What the hell is a fan edit of celebrity feet? Bring him out. There he is. That's a terrible writer. Isn't he a terrible writer? Terrible writer. Why did you give me such a terrible joke?
It was funny.
I've seen your jokes. I know your jokes. You are not funny. Ethan, laughing Kamala here. Laughing Kamala didn't crack a smile. You know what they say, black don't crack, okay? But Ethan here, that's his name. I know his name's Ethan. Ethan makes no one crack. It's not really. Get him out of here. I'm really. Get him out. Can you get him out of here, please? Yeah, get him out of here. Get the hell out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Thank you. Wow. Wow, can you believe it, folks? Can you believe it? They just let anyone into this organization, this Pitt tonight. Just like they're letting anyone into the White House. Can you imagine Kamala? Or how does she name Kamala in the Oval Office? You can't let her. She just says anything she wants. Lying Kamala, lying. She's lying. Isn't she lying? Don't you think so? I'm looking at you.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, more like.
Okay, enough like that. What do you have to say for yourself?
I do not say anything, Donald.
You do, excuse me. You love to throw around the F slur, okay? The felony slur, the felony slur. She's always calling me felon. She says I have 34 felony counts. That's a lot of counts. And she's a road cop. She wants to lock up all the Christians and likely as well the Zoroastrians. Locking up the Zoroastrians.
Actually, Trump, the only thing you'll be locking up is a relationship with one lucky candidate.
What the hell is Josh Shapiro doing here?
We'll find out right after the break. Of the Jerry Springer Show, Jerry Springer. And welcome back to Baggage. Here, singles will uncover their most unusual secrets for a chance at love. Right now, let's meet our dater. He's a former president of the United States from New York City. Please welcome Donald.
Hello, yes, thank you, it is me. It's me.
Tell us, Donald. What are you looking for?
Well, Jerry, I'm here because my wife, Melania, may or may not love me. May or may not, you know? When you're over 60, it's marginal, right? So I'm here to get some, as they call it, hot tail. They call it hot tail. JD calls them homemakers, you know, but I call it hot tail. And frankly, I expect Melania to get a little jealous. But only after getting the hot tail.
I don't know about the hot tail. But we do have 3 singles for you today. Looking to win your heart? Anyways, first up, hailing from the great maple country, it's Christy with a K.
Hi, Donald. I'm Christy from Vancouver, and I'm a dental assistant. I can keep your teeth clean, but I also know how to keep it dirty.
Ooh. Christy, wow. You're a complete whore. And even worse, you're Canadian. And that's tangentially French, and I don't like that, okay? Macron, liberal, right, believes in climate change and sex change. Not good. She can even vote, she can't even vote for me. You can't vote for me, all right? It's terrible. But you're going to be a problem. You're going to be a problem. Isn't she going to be a problem, folks? I think so.
Next up, hailing from Milfhatton, and she's got a master's degree. It's the mother of Nick Casano's real-life significant other, redacted for privacy.
Jerry, what the hell is this? Yucky, ew, too old, much too old. I prefer them to not have seen Friends air live. Jerry, send her back, get her out of here. Get her out of my sight, I don't want to see her anymore.
Okay. Our next contestant speaks fluent Michelle Obama and has legs for days. Meet Melania.
Hello.
Wow, hi Melania. You know, you're very sexy, just like my daughter. Hope I gotta tell you, it's tough competition, all right? We don't even know number 3 yet. You have to really wow me, okay? I gotta be saying, wow, you know, like a big wow. Like W-O-W. Really, I gotta be saying, like wow, you know, it's really big word.
Thank you.
Hello.
Right. Let's go to the last contestant. He's from the Big Apple, and he's got an even bigger bank account. It's Donald.
Oh no, get those lights off! Off! Turn them off. They're too bright. Turn them off. Let's go, ready? Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. All right, thank you. But Donald, frankly, I want to turn you on.
Wow, would you take a look at it? Look at the face, okay, the hair. Look at this guy, all right, beautiful complexion, like an Ember sunset in Dubai. Wow.
Okay, a lot of enthusiasm. Now, these guys brought along their baggage. As the bags get bigger, so do the personal issues packed inside. Every round, you'll have to eliminate one contestant. Now, Christy, please reveal your first piece of baggage. I've had an abortion.
Christy, you're beautiful. You are so gorgeous. Look at her, folks. So gorgeous. Look at her. Voluptuous even. What did you say? You all say voluptuous. I don't even care that your womb has been ravaged by the radical left doctors that are crushing babies with Pez dispensers, okay? They're putting unborn fetuses in Scooby-Doo's mouth and shooting them out like the little candies. It's that Canadian free healthcare, okay? They're giving them out like mixtapes from the trunk of a beat-up Honda Civic. When did you get it?
2010.
Okay, good girl. Yeah, I think I was okay with it back then.
He may be a flip-flopper, but at least he's principled. Melania, please reveal your baggage. Hello.
Jerry, frankly, that's hardly baggage, you know? And this is between you and me. When the wives, they start talking, okay? They say words, you know, and all these sentences and paragraphs and limericks and things. It gets very grating, like a little nag. You want to smack her like a mosquito, nag, nag. But then you hear it, it's hello. It's almost enough to make a guy not cheat on her. Well, not me, though. Probably someone else would do that, probably.
All right. Well, hi, Donald. If you would please open your first bag. Donald, Kim Jong-un's balls.
First of all, great choice of sack, okay? Great sack. A terrific guy. I call him Rocket Man. Terrible movie. Only one small issue, one issue. Why did you stop at fondling? Okay. I would have gargled the books. You know, true patriots, they're saying, true patriots gargle.
They've got great elasticity. It's a great sack. It's a great sack, very elastic in terms of sack.
Sounds gay.
No, it's not.
Not gay. I am not gay.
Now, I'm asking you, Donald, which of these bags is your deal breaker?
I'm gonna have to go with Melania. Can't work with just hello, okay? I need more words of affirmation, like huge or gargantuan, hung like a horse. Yes, Mr. President, don't stop, that feels so good. Oh, yes, right there. So she's gonna have to go, I can't do it. Get rid of her, she's gone.
Sorry, Melania. You just have too much baggage.
Goodbye.
Now, our two contestants are going to reveal their biggest secrets within these bags, and Donald here has to make his big decision. Will it be fetus slayer Christy or degenerate Dawn? It is now time to unpack your baggage. Christy, I'm loose and very attracted to you.
Very predictable, very desperate. Some would say, ran through. If you were Christy with a C, okay, you would be Christy. And we like Christ, don't we, folks? But it's with a K, so very unfortunate. Not Christy. Frankly, you're coming off completely too strong, much too strong, way too strong. Like the cologne Biden uses to hide the smell of his decomposition. Very nasty guy, okay? Nasty guy. He's a nasty guy, and you're almost as nasty.
Oh, Mr. Trump, I was just looking for a good time. I also just look like when you look down, you can't see your penis.
Well, Christy, sounds like you won't be seeing it either. Well, folks, she may know a lot about incisors, but it's looking like he won't be inside her. He don't give a dental damn about you. Donald, please reveal your final piece of baggage. When I use a tanning bag, I put the eye goggles over my nipples.
Donald? Can I call you Donald? Well, can I?
Yes.
Okay. Well, can I?
I don't know.
All right. Look, the tanning thing, it's a smart choice, really, okay? Most wouldn't think to do that, they wouldn't. And you did it, and you need the natural pigmentation, natural. Okay, they say that the nipple is your perfect lip shade.
Most people, they don't know this. That's what I've been hearing. Maybe it's Maybelline. And maybe it is.
Or
Maybe it's
meant to be.
Donald! Any thoughts on Donald's final piece of baggage?
Jerry, it's hardly baggage, hardly. It's like a delicate purse. And frankly, I grab him by the bussy, that's what they're calling it. They're calling it bussy. Okay, they're calling it that now. I didn't know this, but now I know this. Plenty of people, honestly, when you think about it, they tell me, go fuck yourself. They say, oh, go fuck yourself, go fuck yourself. And now I've got the chance. You don't usually get that chance, and now I've got it. Wow.
Donald, it's time to choose. Will it be Spread Eagle Christie or Nip Lips Donald?
I'm sorry, Kristen, very sorry. You have too much baggage, too much, it's too much for me. Desperation is very unattractive. I like women who are attracted to my power and wallet, you know, what Kanye, great guy, calls a gold digger. Gold digger, I look for them. I'm very rich, sorry, very rich, and you are poor. Poor in taste, really. Too much baggage for me. I choose Donald, okay, I choose Donald. I'm not gay, no I'm not, I don't like men.
not gay, definitely not gay.
You are not a queen, no, but you are my king. Not gay, not gay.
You mind? But in a not gay way.
Christy, it's time to pack your bags and leave.
You could have had a whole lot of woman. So, man,
I've stopped listening, frankly. I've stopped listening. I haven't listened to you for many minutes now. I haven't been listening. Nobody cares. Exit stage right.
You're taking up my camera time. Get off stage.
She's fired.
She is.
Congratulations, Donald. Somebody get these two a room at the Mar-a-Lago. We'll see you next time on Baggage. And we'll be right back with more Pitt Tonight.
thank you for joining us, Mr. Daniels. Please, have a seat.
Sure, boss.
We called you into this meeting to discuss your immediate termination from your position.
Whoa. I'm shocked.
Well, it should come to no surprise to you that we found your social media and found some alarming posts.
Firstly, we have to note your employment under false pretenses. On October 5th of last year, you tweeted, "Do you think they know my bachelor's from the University of Phoenix is fake?"
We do, and quite frankly, we are disappointed that you didn't choose literally any other academic institution to fake a degree from.
This wasn't the straw that broke the camel's back, however. This one reads, "Call this dick Meow Mix the way her pussy be hungry."
I'm proud of that one.
Do you see how these posts could be harmful to your place of employment?
Well, maybe the rest of these will make you understand. In September of 2020, you tweeted, "Are you a registered Democrat or a registered Republican? I'm a registered sex offender."
As an educator, this is highly inappropriate. We cannot have a member of this school who makes light of victims of pedophilia.
I vote Green Party.
Okay. Additionally, you said, "Got my 6-month chip, 6 months free of chlamydia, gonna do crack to celebrate?"
We at the Scarborough School District work in collaboration with DARE and are proponents of abstinence education, and this statement directly contradicts our values.
And just yesterday, you posted, "I beat my chest like an ape after I fling my feces like a shot put so it hits the neighbor's shed." Do you have anything to say about these statements?
Actually, yeah. How many retweets did that one get?
4, and we have zero tolerance for your behavior and ask you to clean out your desk immediately.
Okay.
Hi everyone. I'm back. I hope you didn't miss me too much. I was out casting an early ballot. I voted for both of them. Just want everyone to like me. But hey, speaking of the election, we have two very special guests for this episode. Everyone, please welcome President of the Pitt College Democrats, Henry Cohen, and President of the College Republicans, Josh Minsky. Come on up, guys. Now, before we begin our main activity with you two, I think we all can agree that appearances are the most important part of politics. With that in mind, we have assembled a collection of wares here. On both tables, really. You know, we have two. It's quite impressive. Thank you. Both of you, and mix and match, it's not a sign. You two each have 1 minute to make your opponent look as silly as possible. Need you guys play for me for this timer? You can use anything on this table to dress up your fellow guests.
We have a minute each.
Yeah, simultaneously.
Oh,
yeah, this is a cornucopia situation. Yes, exactly. All right, that minute starts now. So why don't you show us the fits that you've constructed for your adversary here, one by one. So we have the fish purse, very stylish.
It speaks a lot to the problems in our country.
It's true.
The polarization that we're seeing, the way
the fish vote is very split right now.
That's where you at.
It's fair polling, the sampling.
I think the fish are cheating. I think they're.
There's fish fraud.
Mail-in ballot fraud.
It's the first in your saying on the show, brother. What do you got?
Yeah, no, I got this. I don't know. I mean, the fish thing was really emotional, so I don't know. I just don't have as good of a reason as Henry, but
Okay.
I just think it would go really well on him. You know,
Okay.
it'd show off his chest.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, look at you looking out for each other.
Yeah.
All right, I realize I actually don't want to go through every article, so here's what we're going to do. Swap and put them on, all right? And we're going to clear the stage while you guys do that. If there's anything that requires you to take off clothing, don't do it. Except the jacket's fine. I just mean, you know, yeah. Can I get some hands up here and take off the rest of these? Thank you.
I don't know what Henry got.
I know, well, this is a surprise. That looks like it's going to be beautiful on you, John. Go to the top on that. We want it to be not broken.
How do you even get in these?
Like from the top. Wear like a shawl.
Oh, is this a dress? I thought it was legs. Oh.
No, it's a dress that would not quite fit either of us. But, you know, it's got its purpose. Very nice on the skirt and the jacket, kind of a princess noir situation. It's true, yeah. And I think I think give up and call it a scarf, my friends. You're right. That's the situation.
You're right.
Yeah. And I think the parasol was included for you as well.
I can work with that.
Parasol was included.
Does it come out?
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah, little pointy. Gorgeous. Fantastic. This is real policy conversations, people, okay? And we've got the oh my goodness, very menacing. The fish dancer or something. Okay, well, you guys are suited up. Oh my goodness, now he's got a crown. Horrifying. All right, now that you guys are suited up, let's get this stuff out of here. And you got your podiums, because we're going to get right into a little bit of fierce debate here. So, yeah, thanks guys. Can we clap for everyone who's doing this? Perfect on the desk, and I'll grab this. We all do our part here for tonight. Marvelous. All right, and no, we're good. The podiums are coming out for you guys, so just stay put.
Come here often?
This is a good time.
Well, good. I'm glad you're having fun so far. You will. You're just surprisingly coherent.
Yes.
It really could have been much worse. You were gentle on each other. I just did that. I don't need to do anything more. Well, Josh and Henry are used to debating politics and can step up to the podiums. We do have far more important questions to address. Right? You're sick of the economy. You're sick of it. I mean, we like the economy. We're kind of sick of hearing about it, you know? Here's how it's going to go, all right? And also, there's no undecideds here. If you're undecided, raise your hand. Exactly. So we're not talking politics. We're talking the real issues that matter. I'm going to proposition Henry and Josh with some pressing issues. I'm going to sit right at this desk and try to tap into any sort of Muir energy that I can. You know, there is a competition for...
You're missing the hair.
I know, but I only had enough in the budget for one wig. Well, I'm going to proposition these guys with some pressing issues. And just to be clear, you are required to disagree with your opponent. All right? So if Henry talks first and he says something that you really like, you got to put your debating skills to the test. And to decide who's going first, we're going to flip a coin. Audience, I need your help with this. For who's going to make the call, I need you to cheer for which costume you like better. Okay? This is very important. For Josh.
Josh! Let's go, Josh! Vietnam!
Okay, looking very menacing. And for Henry with his parents.
It's my compliment.
All right. Would you like to call or defer?
I'll call.
Okay. Heads or tails?
Let's go with heads.
Oh, damn, that was ass. I think that's tails. That's tails, right?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Would you like to go first or second? Because basically we're going to all do that. Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Breaking it already. I'll let Henry go first. I'll let him go.
So how it's going to go is for the first question, Henry will speak first, and for the second question, Josh, you will speak first. All right?
Got it.
And we're going to be alternating. Again, this will be typical debate style. Each debater will get 1 minute for their initial argument and 30 seconds for rebuttal, so a total of 4 speaking engagements per question. Let's get started with our first topic. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Get that parasol situated, my friend. Yeah, we can't have that at the performance. All right, let's get started. First topic, is tomato soup a smoothie? Henry, you have 1 minute. Begin.
What's wrong with you? Who would say that? Simply asking, who would say that? You drink a warm smoothie, anybody here? You guys enjoy having a nice smoothie with your grilled cheese? What a stupid question. Quite frankly, I think that it's a betrayal to our values. Not just as Americans, but as people, to even suggest something as abhorrent as that.
Fair.
I think even asking that question gives it too much dignity, to be honest with you. I think that asking that question is really a disservice to the American voters.
I'm sorry,
all over the country. Truly a disservice. We talk about bias reporting all the time. I think we have an example right here.
Okay, very scathing first argument there from Henry. Josh, your initial statement, 1 minute. You begin.
I think Henry is everything that's wrong with the United States. Extremely patriotic to think that tomato bisque, tomato soup is a smoothie. Yes, I am extremely passionate about this. It's not a surprise to me that the radical left believes that tomato soup is anything but a smoothie. A smoothie has 3 major components. It has, of course, clumpiness. It comes in a cup, and it's very easy to wash down. Okay, tomato soup, extremely clumpy, right? Very clumpy, lots of stuff floating around in there. It obviously comes in a cup and it's easy to wash down. I don't really know how you would define a smoothie, but from what I understand, it's when you mix a bunch of fruit up and you drink it. I believe that's what tomato soup is.
Okay, thank you, Josh. Henry, you have 30 seconds. Begin.
I don't know if you've spent time out in real America, but here in real America, we don't have bisque, whatever the hell you're bringing here, right? We have soup like real Americans. Out here in real America, we don't drink our soup out of cups. We have it in bowls. I'm sorry if I'm getting passionate. This is actually that's very near and dear to my heart. My grandfather, every day, after 8 hours of work at the steel mill, would have a nice bowl of tomato soup and a grilled cheese. And you have the gall to come here and call that a smoothie?
Thank you, Henry. That was 30 seconds. Thank you very much for your response. Josh, you got a lot to do here, pal. 30 seconds. Start.
Henry, I am just so unbelievably offended that you would even bring up your grandpa when you know my grandpa also worked at a steel mill. Okay, so, and he also enjoyed dining on nice tomato smoothies. So excuse me if that's how I was raised. This is America. Are we going to stand around and allow the radical left to come here and tell me what makes a smoothie and what doesn't? I don't think so. And I, for one, find what you're saying horrible.
Thank you. That is your 30 seconds. Thank you. It is clear the debate of tomato soup and smoothies will rage on. Let's hear a round of applause for these guys. And I would just encourage you, if you hear a position that you especially agree with, no matter if the Princess Noir or menacing wizard here said it, clap, cheer. That is not against the rules here, unlike all the other presidential debates. So I encourage you to participate. For our second question, Josh, you will be starting with the 1 minute. If your friend turned into a zombie, would you kill them? Yes or no? Your 1 minute begins now.
Let me think.
There you go. I absolutely would not kill my friend. I believe that friends are till the end, and I just have a slight hunch that my opponent here will be believing that we should kill friends. And I for one do not tolerate that. I think friends are ride or die. And if you do not think someone is truly your friend, then it would make sense to kill them. But me personally, I'd rather get bitten. I'll make sure it angles so that it bites my back because it's always itchy. So I might as well take advantage of that. But I really need to hear my opponent's arguments to go any further because I just think this is indisputable.
Staunch support there. Not killing. Henry.
It's a bit of a surprise to me that the party that claims to care about eating cats and dogs seemingly has abandoned its principles when it comes to something that personally affects you. When it comes to zombies, we're talking about zombies. This could be patient zero for all we know. Are you willing to unleash that on this crowd of undecided voters? Are you willing to unleash that? Because I think their humanity is worth a little bit more. I think their humanity is worth a lot more, frankly. And I think that your willingness to unleash this virus trade,
just general malaise.
General malaise in public gives a lot of concern. It brings a lot of concern to the conservative ethos of leadership here. Who's willing to take on the zombie problem? Who's going to be strong in a crisis? And it's clear we know now the answer. Who's going to be the one to stand up for you and your family? It's not going to be him. If he's friends with the zombie, he went to college with the zombies, worked in the same company as the zombies, it's not going to be him. It's going to be us. We're going to be the ones to protect you from this zombie malaise.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you. Josh, 30 seconds.
Well, I find that frankly disgusting. I believe in a nice policy of my zombie, my choice. And so I for one, will not stand. I believe all life, living or dead, is extremely valuable to our society, and I will not kill them off because of some virus in which there's no confirmed evidence of this. But clearly Henry believes that that the individual humans have to choose their own life, and I think that's
excuse me, thank you. Just as a brief fact check for the audience, it is a general malaise and not a virus, just to make that abundantly clear. I know we said we weren't going to fact check, but it's important.
I'm going to throw a tantrum. This is ridiculous.
You agreed to the rules. Henry, your 30 seconds.
I think that it's quite rich to hear this talk of life and life mattering from somebody who is standing here with a fish on his podium. Thank you very much. Who do you trust to care about actual lives, actual living creatures? The one holding, he's hiding it now. He's ashamed of what he's brought here. That doesn't line up with his views, but he doesn't care anyway, because that's kind of added touch elitism that you have when you say that you are going to protect these zombies who are coming here.
Thank you, Henry. Thank you. That moves us on to our third question. Henry, you will be delivering the initial remarks here. And we do have a particular... Brandon, would you come out here, please? Thank you. Gentlemen, my question for you. Can she put her leg behind her head? Henry, you'll be speaking first.
With imagination, anything is possible. I grew up the son of a public servant and a school teacher, all right? And I know that here in America, anything is possible. And I'm not going to look a young woman in the eye.
Wow.
I said her earlier. Come on.
I'm not going to look a young person in the eye and say that you can't do something that you put your mind to. I'll say the girls do it better, sure, give me an impression. But yeah, I'm not going to look somebody in the eye and say that you can't do what you set your dreams to. Here is living proof of the American dream. I am saying go for it. Thank you.
We have a staunch pro-leg position from Henry. Josh, your 1 minute.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I think it's clearly not possible at all for her to put her leg behind her head. It's just absolutely outrageous that Henry would even think that that's possible. I mean, clearly his mind is filled with many of them, Malay, and I for one am not going to be having it. There's a difference between what Henry's saying is anything is possible in America and what the actual limits of human physical ability are. And so I for one, firmly reject the idea that, and what's your gender, by the way?
My pronouns are she, her.
That she said she is able to put her leg behind her head. I do not believe that you can do it. I'm very sorry. And it doesn't, Henry, you can believe all you want, but unfortunately, I believe in unicorns. Doesn't mean that they exist, so.
Initial arguments. Henry, your 30 seconds.
Are you calling American voters lazy? Are you saying that their dreams are just something like unicorns that don't really exist? Because that's what it seems like to me. All right? It seems to me like you're rejecting not just the American dream, but the very idea of putting all your work into something, putting everything you have into a goal that you had for the longest time. It seems like you're rejecting that very idea. This is not as much related to the point, but some more evidence that this person can clearly put their leg behind their head. They're asking this question. Seems to be like they wouldn't ask it if they did not have something planned, but don't quote me on that.
Okay, those are 30 seconds. Josh.
Are we going to get proof when this is done?
Yes.
Okay. I just so strongly disagree with Henry. I can't even put it into words how I'm seething at the mouth how angry Henry would take such a horrible position. This is, I really, really, really want to be a bumblebee, but it doesn't matter how much I want to be a bumblebee. I also really, really my leg behind my head, and maybe I want to do it. It doesn't mean I can do it.
Josh, that is your 30 seconds. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You know, it's interesting how the Republican went for the feelings argument. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Brent, would you shake the man's hand? It's okay, he didn't offer, I actually just told you. I'm sorry.
Yet again, the Democrats have the answers, or the Republicans obfuscate. Time again.
Alright, I'm having too much fun with you guys. Let's get interesting, which it has been. Josh, you're up next. The question for you, 1 minute. Does soaking count as sex? I'll give you a moment to ponder your answer, and I will tell you when the time starts.
Can we define the terms here? I just want to make sure. Before I give an answer, I want to make sure I understand what
So
you're
again,
asking.
unprepared, I could answer this right now.
I'm not a dirty dog like Henry, so I'm not able to answer this without clarification.
All right. The official definition that I'm making up from my head is a practice part. Let me get it. Hold on. A practice primarily engaged in by Mormon college students in which they rest their bodies on top of each other and sandwich themselves between two mattresses, in which friends jump on the top.
And you can run the teleprompter, by the way. They're pulling up some aids here.
Yes, perfect. Urban Dictionary on the teleprompter, just to make it extra clear. But that's the general implication. If we could zoom in on that, please.
Sexual practice inserting the penis into the vagina, but not subsequently thrusting or ejaculating.
Yes. So it's a very.
So if you accidentally do ejaculate.
Well, look. Do you want your time to start? Because I can start it.
My opinion is, it is a Mormon thing.
Do you grasp the term? Do both of you grasp the term at play here?
Okay, yeah, so you just lay on each other all wet?
I'm going to begin the timer. You may state your plan. Begin.
Okay, well, this is definitely the same as coitus. Now, let me be very clear as to. Yes, of course. When it comes to copulation, we all know very well that there's different types of it, right? So when we define sex and sexual intimacy, things like that, where we have oral sex and we have other types of sex, not just the classic missionary. So as far as I'm concerned, me too. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know why this one wouldn't be able to count. And the Mormons got to get it on somehow. I don't think we should be discouraging them from soaking.
Okay, thank you, Josh. Very strong answer there. Henry, your 1 minute.
I'd like to open my statement by saying that the American people are tired of this fancy French word bullshit. Population, bisque, fruity tag. What the hell does this mean? What the hell does this mean? Alright? And now, I think the part of your answer here was really revealing. You said the Mormons should be able to get it on. Alright? You know who doesn't consider this sex? And it's not population, sex. The Mormons themselves. Because you know what that would be? Against their religion. Do you want them to go against their religion? Do you want them, you standing here, as the representative of the Party of Religious Freedoms and Values, are seemingly demanding that the definition be that they are going against their religious values. So how can you stand here and defend that? You can't defend it with the fancy French words.
I don't
You have to defend it yourself.
You better try, man.
I'm waiting right here.
Okay. An impassioned response there. 30 seconds. Speak your piece.
So, just to be clear, two Mormons being naked and laying on top of each other, all wet, but not penetrating each other, is fully within the bounds of their religion. Right? That's perfectly fine. But the second the penis goes in, now we've crossed the line for the Mormons. I don't know. I've never read the Book of Mormons. I'm not an expert on the religion, but I do feel like at that point, just by participating in soaking, you're already crossing the lines of the religion. Unless you're, of course, you're clearly an expert in Mormonism, Henry. So I hope you can correct me here. But I'm just not clear at all how it works.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're standing here claiming to know Mormons. I know Mormons. I've studied alongside Mormons. You, sir, are no knower of the Mormons.
How dare you?
But I think that the most important part here is that, we believe in the idea that people are free to choose what works for them, right? If this is how people want to, If this is how people want to have their fun, so be it, all right? And if they think that it's not against the rules of their religion, then so be it, because that's who we are. You know, we believe in pluralism. We believe in people being able to make their own choices.
Okay.
But clearly, Josh here does not think the same.
I never said they can't do it. I just said it's not safe.
Clearly, Josh here, the expert on Mormonism.
I do not stand this insolence.
Excuse me, candidates, please, thank you.
Might I please claim my time back, sir?
No, for the simple reason where you were at the end of your 30 seconds when the discussion started. So your time had elapsed. I'm going to move on to the next question. We do have a very strict time limit here as set by the network, so we're going to move on. Question 5, I believe, Henry, this is going to be your initial answer. Very succinctly, does my mom love me? Think about everything.
I've had all the time I need to think about it.
Okay, 1 minute.
I don't need a moment to think about it.
Okay, please begin.
This man's mom loves him. How can anyone say otherwise?
Oh, wait, he's talking to me?
No, me.
No, I'm talking to him.
Yeah. I was like, what? Okay.
Can you remind me your name, sir?
Nick.
Nick. How can anybody look this beautiful man in the eye
That's a gas, by the way.
and think that this man's mom can't love him? How can any mother not be proud of her son standing here today, being watched by millions of Americans, millions of people overseas, hosting the biggest late-night show in the world, and not be filled with pride, not be filled with love, and not, frankly, be brought to tears?
Sorry, I'm very moved. I'm almost tempted to give you more time in all future questions. I'll be fair. I'll be fair. Is that the conclusion of your answer?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Josh, your minutes. A response.
I think it's insane that someone could love someone like you. I just think, come on, like I almost throw up at the thought of it. How could anyone's mom? I mean, do you have nothing better to do on a Saturday night than do this? I mean, clear. I'm sorry. Okay.
Josh, worse has been said. Lay it on me. Fucking say it.
You are a pathetic maggot, and you are. No one loves a maggot. That's my whole
Any
argument.
substantive reasons to back up your statement? Like about how my face looks?
Someone who's not lovable does not deserve any more reasons than that. Thank you.
I don't know about president, but if you were running for male manipulator... No closure in question. All right, Henry, your 30 seconds. Begin.
So we have a definition put on the screen here. If you're watching along at home, we have a screen in front of us. We had the definition of soaking put up previously. I'd like us to put up the definition of projection here. Because that, if you need to talk on here, that sounded like it came from a real place.
I would like to talk.
It sounded like it came, from the heart. And, Nick here, he didn't deserve any of that. That seems like something that, had been pent up for a while. So if this is something that, you need to talk about, we're here for you, buddy. All of us out here in the audience,
Thank you, guys.
we're here for you.
Yeah.
All right? And
This
Nick
is all
doesn't
I've done.
deserve that. He knows he doesn't deserve that.
All right, that was 40 seconds. Thank you, Henry. I told you about the answer time thing. I'll give you 25. Go ahead.
I can clearly see that Henry wants to talk, but Henry, I'm not going to participate in soaking with you. Thank you very much. I just
be able to.
Excuse me, Josh. Continue your answer.
Henry.
Save it for after the show, guys.
I think it's disrespectful for Henry to lie to your face. See, I'm an honest man. I'm not projecting anything. I just believe that honesty sets you free. The truth sets you free, right? We've all heard that term
Josh,
before.
thank you. That is 30 seconds. I appreciate your honesty. For our final question of the night, Josh, you'll be started. Your girlfriend and your mom switch bodies.
No.
No, we're not doing that one. You guys don't even want to hear the rest of it? Get your minds out of the gutter. We're not doing that one. Our last question. And Josh, I want you to think very carefully about this one, okay?
I got you, don't worry.
Is Taylor Swift overrated? You have 1 minute. I'll let you think for a moment. Let me know when you're ready. Okay, your minute begins now.
I mean, we're gonna get serious here for a second because this is a very important question. Taylor Swift is in fact extremely overrated in our society. Let me tell you why. All right. At first, it was cute when she was 18 and she's singing about how she makes horrible mistakes in her relationship. But she's 33 years old and she's still talking about how she's going through a breakup with her boyfriend in every single song. I mean, come on. And I know Henry might find that lovely and appealing and maybe relatable, but I just cannot sit here and pretend like Taylor Swift is some type of icon for society. And as it says on the screen, I agree with Trump.
Yeah, it's Taylor Swift, God. It's like it's like the fucking Green Goblin mask. Are you done? You had more time, but we're talking.
It was a nice conversation.
Yeah, save it for the rebuttal. Henry, your minute. You ready? All right, he's ready. Let's go. 1 minute.
Yet again, with this anti-American screed, Taylor Swift is an American icon. Thank you very much. She's known as Miss Americana around the world because she represents the best of us, unlike you here. All right? She represents, a self-made millionaire, self-made success story. One of the most successful musicians of all time. And it seems to me like you're a little bit afraid of that. It seems to me like you're afraid of, millions of girls around the world having someone to look up to. And it seems to me Thank you. It seems to me like I'm speaking. It seems to me like we're against that, and I'm not sure why, but I think that people deserve an explanation of why they can't have what they love, because that's what you're saying to me. All right? Swifties, as they're known online, are very passionate about this. It's something that matters deeply to them. And do you want to explain to? I'm sure. Do we have any Swifties in the audience? Do you want to explain to these people why you think that one of the things that they love the most in the world is overrated?
All right, that is your time. Thank you, Henry. Gosh, 30 seconds. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, 30.
I'm happy to explain it. Like I said, I think the songs that she sings about are, I think they were good 10 years ago. I'm not gonna lie, early Taylor Swift, wonderful. But I think like every TV show starts to get old after a little bit. And you know what? When I want someone to look up to, I look up to the sky. I look at the moon. I don't look to a human. And astrology. I'm a Cancer. I don't know if there's any Cancers in the audience, but I have a pretty good sign, and my sign app says I'm patient, so not gonna lie, that's what happens when you look up at the moon and not a mortal like Taylor Swift.
That is your time, Josh. Thank you very much. Sure. Fucking applause. Henry, 30 seconds. Let's finish it off here.
Josh, you and me have bad blood. Let me tell you that right now. All right? What do you know about Taylor Swift? Can you tell us? What's your favorite album? What's your favorite era?
I'm not going to participate. I'm not going to participate.
People demand an answer. This
foolish nonsense with you, Henry. I'm so obsessed with Taylor Swift.
Gentlemen, can we remain on the issues, please? Thank you.
Yes, please. The people deserve an answer. Do you want to hear him answer this question?
So what's yours? On this because I was forced to. Okay,
Yet again, dodging the question the American people care about.
That's a genuine answer.
So tell us yours. Tell us yours right now.
That is the time.
Oh, sorry, I was about to.
Yeah, that is our time. Unfortunately, Henry, we have rules, and we will all have to wonder what Josh could possibly be thinking.
The rules were you weren't going to interject when we got to charades.
What's that?
The rules were you weren't going to interject when we got to charades.
No, I thought the charades was stipulated in the contract.
I'll have to take a second.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to the campaigns after. We apologize, folks, for this mix-up, but that concludes our debate segment. Please, round of applause. That was honestly way more entertaining than I expected. Thank you so much. Quick thing, I'm going to need you to take off your beautiful outfits for us. Regular clothes can stay on. If you like, I would suggest put it on the podium. You can put it back on in just a moment. You'll understand why. It's all good. I want you guys to stand right here for me, right in between these podiums. And look, it's not all fun and games. We do have a real election. These are two very politically engaged guys here. I do think it would be necessary to give them just a little moment to, explain why voting is so important. You all know it, but I think it's lip service, right? All right, so look, if you guys can stand here, if the people in the back can bring the thing that I'm talking about, please. Thank you.
I'm terrified.
Thank you. So we, yeah, we are soaking. This is the Pitt tonight shirt of unity. Gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind getting a little close, I'll allow you to negotiate this. We cut the neck hole extra wide, so you don't have to get extra close, but give it a shot, give it a shot. This is what bipartisanship looks like, all right? You gotta get cozy, you gotta get cozy. Yeah, arm through, you gotta get that arm hole, my friend. Oh yeah. You ripped it. Hold on. There we go. Put that right down there. Beautiful. Can we hear it for the best bud?
Thank you.
There we go. Josh, let me get a microphone too. And you know, you can talk to us for just a little bit about the importance of this election. Do your little stunts, all right?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I think we both agree that voting is incredibly important for the future of our country. You know, America has fought so many, like, we fought the Civil War, we went through, literally hundreds of years of struggle and really disaster and suffering amongst our people and the world abroad to create the great nation that we have today. And so it is our civic duty, I think, to actually go out and vote and participate in the system that we have. Whether, you know, and I'm going to take a gamble and assume most people are not going to be voting how I'm voting in the upcoming election. But I still think we should, because it's extremely important that you do it and we get the most accurate results for the future of our republic. And so, yeah, I mean, our ancestors, don't let them have struggled for nothing.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, but I want to say it's going to mean a little more when I ask you to vote here. My organization, Pitt College Democrats, we've been registering people to vote all year. We've been educating people on their rights, what they need to vote. The Republicans haven't. And when I asked them why they weren't, they said that it didn't benefit them. Because it's true, it doesn't benefit them when you vote. We don't care. We want you to vote. That's what matters to us. We've submitted hundreds of voter registration forms, Democrats, Republicans, Greens, Independents, all of it,
here,
right?
I don't know what's going on.
Look, it's flirtation, it's tension before the soaking starts.
I don't want to be naked with Henry.
But that's what we stand for.
Everybody knows who they're going to vote for. Please continue.
That's what we stand for. And when we ask you to vote, it's because we want you to vote. All right. The Republicans here, my best bud here, he's made his claim that he wants to repeal the 17th Amendment, which it allows you to directly represent the people who will, to directly elect the people who represent you in Congress. It's because he doesn't want you to vote.
Exactly.
It's because he doesn't want you to vote. He said, before that he doesn't support the 17th Amendment. And it allows you to directly elect your senators, which he doesn't want.
Save it for the bedroom.
Yeah, and so he's made that clear. We've made that clear that, what's important to us is that you get to choose who represents you. Because we want you to be able to vote on that thing. We will never say that we want you to have less of a say in who represents you. We want you to have more. So that's why it's important that you vote, because, there are two futures ahead of us, all right, and you get to pick between these two. Future of hope, future of love, future of joy, where, we can move forward, people have the rights to their own bodies, right to love who they love, or a future of despair, where, those are restricted, where people can't love who they love, people can't have the rights to their own bodies. Those are the futures ahead of us, and I know which one I'm choosing, and I hope that you'll join me. So thank you.
I hope you all vote. I hope you all vote.
Thank you guys very much for those very moving and touching speeches. You're a little wound up there, my friend. Well, if anything, you now have a amusing anecdote to share while you wait in line.
Can I keep the shirt?
Yeah. We just want to take a few pictures with it before you steal it.
That's fine.
Do I have to put it back on?
Hey, if you want to. That's for later, man, remember? All right, let's hear it one more time for these two guys here. Get out there, vote. The show's not over, however. You've been a very patient and fantastic audience, and keep up that energy. We have a musical guest coming right up, so sit tight. We'll be back. Thank you. Huge round of applause for Trip Lotus.
One more. Let's go. I know I'm fine from close to my earth. I just forgot. Yeah, this season's often always clogs up pathways in my mind. I'll see it Shout out Mark on drums. And Ronnie on trumpet. And Paul on the bass. And everybody that made this production possible. Thank you for having me.
Alright guys, that is the final segment of our show. You guys are going to keep breaking it down. I'm just going to give my spiel, as I tend to do. Alright, yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. Of course, if you haven't heard it enough times already, vote, do the thing, send the thing, wait in the line, do the thing, whatever, tell it all. You should probably do it, right? Everyone told you that, and you don't need to hear it from me. But I'm going to say it anyway, so vote. Let's hear one more time for Trip Lotus. For Cohen of the Pitt Democrats. And let's hear for Minsky of the Republicans. Come on. But yeah, that's our election special. It's the only one for the next 4 years, so you were part of history. But yeah, have a great night. Thank you all so much for coming. Cheers. Yeah.